The friendly atmosphere between Lando Norris and Max Verstappen will take a break after the Austrian Grand Prix. This is because their battle for the win ended in a collision with 5 laps to go, paving the way for George Russell to take the victory. The heated contest between Max Verstappen and Lando Norris did not end happily for both drivers. While McLaren's British driver had to retire after the crash, the RBR driver still managed to score some points by finishing the race in 5th place. Confronted by Norris after the race, Verstappen denied that he had gone too far in the battle. With an 8-second lead over Lando Norris, Max Verstappen lost the advantage in the second pit stop of the race. The gap narrowed to less than a second, and the Brit began to pressure RBR for the lead. With 5 laps to go, the collision occurred. Noticing that the McLaren driver was making another move, Verstappen entered turn 3 on the inside and hit the rival's right front wheel and rear wing, as well as puncturing his own tire. The McLaren Briton received a 5-second penalty for going off track on 2 previous occasions, but retired from the race. Verstappen received a 10-second penalty for the contact, although he remained in the race. The victory fell into the hands of George Russell of Mercedes, who climbed to the top of the podium for the 2nd time in Formula 1. After the race, the Dutchman denied that he had gone too far in the fight for the top. "I'm here to win, not to finish second. When you're fighting for victory, why can't you fight in the hardest way?" said Verstappen after the race. While Lando Norris demanded an apology from the 3-time world champion, Max Verstappen preferred to cool down the situation. "Of course, we'll talk about it. At the moment, I think it's not the right time. It's better just to let things cool down, ideally. We were fighting today, and Lando tried to move around the outside, and then we touched the rear tires. It was very hot, and we immediately had a puncture. From my side, it seemed like a strange move, but obviously we need to review this. However, this is not my main focus right now, as we need to look at today's overall performance and the difficulties we had with the car." In Norris's words, he said, "I don't know about resuming the friendship with Verstappen. It depends on what he says. If he says he did nothing wrong, then I will lose a lot of respect for him. If he admits he was stupid, that he crashed into me and was somewhat reckless, I will still respect him a bit. But it's still hard to accept this when we're fighting for the win. I try to be fair and he's not," declared Norris. McLaren was even harsher in tone, criticizing their rival for the incident. The entire world population would know who was at fault for this, except for a specific group of people. But the problem with this is that if you don't hold these things accountable, it will happen again because it wasn't properly handled in the past. The fact that we have so much respect for RBR and Max, they don't need to do this. Why compromise their reputation? Why do this? The stewards found Max at fault for this. It's not about a driver's style, but about racing within the regulations, pointed out team principal Andrea Stella. So, folks, what did you think of the intense battle between Lando Norris and Max Verstappen at the Austrian GP? Was it fair? Who do you think was right in this situation? Leave your opinions in the comments. I want to know what you think about this incident and the stewards' decision. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest news in the world of Formula 1. We have a lot of exciting content coming up, so hit the bell icon to get notifications for our next videos. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who are also motorsport fans. Thanks for watching and see you next time.